weight in a band as normal, the usual. And I've got everything. I feel like I'm faffing quite seriously this morning. No, we're good. Right. Everyone fitting well today? You're feeling alright?
Yeah.
Good.
Knees a bit twitchy after yesterday.
Is it?
It was holding that split squat thing. It was the back knee.
Right, okay.
When I put it back, I don't know why.
Okay. So today, there are some squats today, so I just say do some side lunges instead of squats.
Yeah, the normal squats are fine. It was just holding it back for some reason.
Okay.
Dropping down into it when it was behind me.
Right, okay, alright. Next time we do those, I'll give you something else to do, or just watch your technique.
Okay.
Alright, but yeah, if squats get uncomfortable, then you can do side lunges instead, and if I see you doing them, I'll just give you like split time for them.
Okay, cool.
Alright, let's get you on mute. Okay, right, so starting with lying on your back, arms outstretched, we'll go for some mobility first of all. Do as much as possible. So arms out to the side, roll knees from side to side. Really going over from side to side. So try and get your knees all the way to the floor, pushing the opposite shoulder down as you roll. Try and keep your knees tight together. Okay, just go for one more to each side. And then go for some straight leg kicks. So bring your head up into your hands. One leg straight, one leg bent. And then just kick up that straight leg. Well done. So as we go through this, we'll do about 30 seconds on each side. Think about just increasing that kick a little bit if you can. Keeping your leg as straight as possible. And then change sides. I went out for a run last night and randomly got a really bad blister on my ankle bone. I never normally get them running. It's so sore. I might have to take my shoes off at some point. Keep going. Just do about 2 more kicks. And then feet down to the ground, arms down by your sides. Bridge with a roll down. A nice big push up, rolling your back down to the ground. Keep going. So think about your glutes as you push up, squeezing your bum, and then when you're at the top of the movement, try and keep your core nice and strong as well. 10 more seconds. Good, and then roll over onto your front. All fours, and then go into cat to cow. So as you tuck your bum under and arch up, try and pull your tummy down as well. So use that little bit of this movement to engage your core. Well done. So a couple more of those. And then come up onto your knees, put one foot forward, one hand down, go for big thoracic rotations. That's it, fab, well done. Okay, and change sides. Get as much out of this as you can, so really push your arm through, reach back. One more. And then slowly stand up. Just take a second to get your balance, and then we're going to just do some standing knee to chest. Easier said than done. So just pulling your knee into your chest. Other foot down. Take your time. One more on each leg. That's quite hard this morning. And then do some hip rotations. So go for alternate leg, put arms out to the side, hands on your hips, whatever helps you with your balance. Definitely look at a spot on the floor in front of you. Makes it a lot easier. So knee up and around. Well done. And then go the other way. Got the sound of my hip cracking. I'm sure you can hear that on camera. Keep going. And then just do one more on each leg. So the next one, I want you to stand with your feet about hip width apart and your thumbs just touching the outsides of your thighs. Bend forward, running your thumb down to about mid-calf height, and then stand up nice and tall. So run your thumbs down the outside of your leg and stand up. Doing that should get you into a nice hip hinge position. So your knees are staying pretty much above your ankles, if not a little bit behind. Pushing your bum back. So you should feel a little bit of a stretch in your hamstrings, your glutes working. Keep going. Just do one more. And then into some hip hikes. So feet again about hip width apart, so hands on your hips, and you're going to pull straight leg up. Good. Well done. So hopefully you start to feel the leg that you're standing on, the outside of your bum just starting to wake up a little bit as you do this. Keep going to two more. And then change sides. Well done. Keep going. One more. And then last one for this warm up, just do some step backs. So leaning back a little bit, core engaged. We'll go for 30 seconds on each leg. Try and stay nice and low. Try and keep the leg that you're standing on completely stable. Keep going. And then change legs. Off you go. Another 10 seconds. Again, keeping that leg that you're standing on, try and keep it stable. 3, 2, 1. Good. Just do a couple of arm circles forward and back. So our first set, we've got 4 exercises. No weights for this, it's all body weight. And then do some arm circles back. So the first round, you're just doing 2 reps of the exercise. Second round, you do 6. Third round, you do 10. So it's kind of working to your own pace rather than to mine. Your exercises are squats, press-ups, and the press-up can be done against a wall or a high surface, a hip hinge again, and then an overhead press. So you're just doing a squat, press-up you can do against a wall or on the floor, hip hinge, so that's that movement again, so you're just pushing down and standing up, so it's like a deadlift, but without any weight, and then overhead press, just pressing your arms up above your head. So just going through the movements, but without any weight. So it's squat, press up, hip hinge, overhead press, and you're doing 2, 6, and 10. I'll keep talking to you as we go, you haven't got to remember all of it. So start with squats, so it's 2 squats, 2 press ups, 2 hip hinges, 2 overhead presses. Right, when you're ready, let's go. Watch back. Perfect, well done. That's it, yeah, just pressing up nice and high. And then 6 of everything. So don't worry about your range of movement, just try and gently increase it as we go through. So try and get a little bit lower into the squat, press up a bit higher. That's it, lovely, good. So yeah, sofa's good for press ups. It's a good height. Dining table, sofa, kitchen work surface, mantelpiece, they're all good. Well done. And then the hip hinge. Good. Well done. So our next set is going to be doing these movements all similar. So all we're doing with this is just warming up the body to get used to the movement without putting any weight through you. So you shouldn't be getting tired, just mobile. Perfect, well done. That's good. Nice squats, well done. Nice, good. Hip hinges next. God, it's so muggy today, isn't it? Blimey. Good, keep going. Is it raining again? How long my dog will stay sitting outside for before she comes in. Well done, good. Well done. Right, just do a few shoulder rolls forward and back. So our next set, 4 exercises: goblet squats, narrow arm press up, deadlift high pull, and then a band tricep press. So the goblet squat, holding a weight to your chest, and you can have your feet wide apart if it helps your knees. Narrow arm press ups. So you can do these on a raised surface, or you can do them on the floor. So you're going to have your hands close together, a little bit, hopefully you can see me okay, there we go. And your arms come really tight to your side. So you're using your triceps and your upper back. Now that's quite challenging to do that on the floor. So use a raised surface if you don't think you're going to be able to do it. So I'll just show you on the bar. Keep your arms, if you're doing it on a raised surface, keep your arms tight to your side and your elbows pointing down to the floor, and that will help get your triceps working. If you are doing it on your knees on a raised surface, just make sure that your back's not arched. Keep your bum tucked under and core braced all the time. Deadlift high pull, you can use a band or you can use a weight. So with a kettlebell, down like that, and then pulling straight up under your chin. So it's 2 movements in one, into deadlift, up to high pull. If you're doing it with a band, stand on the band. You don't get any resistance at the bottom of the movement, but you do at the top. Is that all right with that weight, Lynn? Yeah, perfect. And then triceps with the band. I love this one. You can feel it working, the old bingo wings. Right, so you stand in the band, step onto the front of it to hold it in place. Arms completely straight, and you pull the band up behind you. I'll show you from the back, like that. And then from the front, like that, okay? And the trick with this tricep kick back with a band is that you keep your arms completely straight. Don't bend at the elbows and you get your triceps working. So we're doing the goblet squats for 1 minute, the narrow arm press up for 30 seconds, the deadlift high pull for 1 minute, and then the tricep kick back for 30 seconds. So the upper body exercises we're doing for a little bit less time. 4 rounds of this and you get a rest in between. So it's not the most exciting workout, but it's a conditioning workout. So we'll get through it and then we've got the workout at the end, which is a bit more fun. So get ready. Squats first of all. My legs are absolutely killing me from yesterday, so I'm going to go for a slightly lighter weight than the 10. Okay, 1 minute goblet squats. 3, 2, 1, off you go. So we're going to move from one exercise to the other without any real rest, just enough rest to get on to the next exercise, but you get a full minute after each round of 4 exercises. So don't worry too much about the depth of your squat to begin with. Just make sure you're comfortable, chest is high, heels down, and when you stand up nice and tall, looking straight ahead. Good. Have you had to move your laptop inside, 80? Away from the rain? The dog's just sitting out in it. Bless her. She's probably too hot as well. 15 seconds. And then weight down and narrow arm press ups. 3, 2, 1. Pop the weight down. Narrow arm press ups. On the floor if you want to, or on a raised surface. Off we go. 30 seconds. If you're going to the floor, when you get your chest down, brace your core, push the floor away from your body. Three, 2, 1, rest. Kettlebell or whatever you're using for deadlift high pull. 2, 1, go. So remember, this is a full minute again. Good. Think about your core as well. So when you get to that part of the deadlift that you're bringing the weight up, core braced. Well done, keep going. Lovely, well done. 10 seconds. Good, looking good. 2, 1, weight down, grab your band, so you stand on the front of it, arms straight behind you, so as soon as you've got the weight up, band up, sorry, off you go. Bum tuck tender. Good, well done. 10 seconds. Three, 2, 1, done. 1 minute rest. Grab a drink. It's quite sweaty, isn't it? Yeah, push, push. Sitting in the rain. Chill out. Actually, I think the dog's as happy about the rain as I am, to be honest. Okay. 15 seconds and we're going again. Round number 2. We got some water. Yeah. All right, get ready. Goblet squats first of all. 3, 2, 1, off you go. Well done. So second set, if you can, if your mobility's fine, try and get into a slightly lower squat. Good, well done. Nice, well done. Fifteen seconds. 5 seconds. 3, 2, 1. Good. Narrow one press ups. So try and progress this. If you have lower and lower surfaces that you can use at home, try and go make them a little bit harder each time. Right, off you go. Five seconds, good. 3, 2, 1, perfect. Up you get, deadlift, high pull. But that rain's quite nice, isn't it? Yeah. Off we go. So keep this a smooth movement from the deadlift up to the high pull. Get your glutes to help get the weight up. Nice, well done. Good. Nice technique. Elbows higher than chin, perfect. Nearly there. 3, 2, 1, good. Grab the band, tricep kick back. And off you go. So you can do what I'm doing if you want to. Lean forward ever so slightly, just makes it a little bit harder. We're pushing against gravity as well as the band. Well done. 3, 2, 1, and then rest. 1 minute rest. Definitely time to put the fan on. Blimey. Some fresh air in here. Right. 2 down, 2 to go. Well done. Good, 20 more seconds rest. Got plenty of rest, take all of it, just keep nice and still, have a little drink if you need it. These are strength exercises, so the rest is really important to make sure the next set is done properly. Okay, start getting ready. 3, 2, 1, off you go, round 3. So all these exercises, done for quality, not for time. So take your time, think about your technique. Driving up through your heels as you stand up, keep your chest nice and high. Again, don't worry about depth. If you're finding it easier to get a bit lower, great. If not, just keep your chest up. Try and get the backs of your legs working as much as possible. And when you stand up tall, engage your core. Good. Think about your back working to support that weight as well, so it's not just your arms holding it, think about your upper back doing some of that work too. Last 10 seconds. Good, well done. 3, 2, 1. Narrow on press ups. Ready, go. Well done. Three, 2, 1, done, good. Deadlift high pulls. Grab your weight. 2, 1, off you go. So if that weight's starting to feel a bit heavy, to bring up under your chin, spring up out of the deadlift quickly. So move down slowly, spring up quickly. Use the momentum of coming up out of the deadlift to get the weight up under your chin. Well done. Five seconds. 3, 2, 1. Good work. Onto the band again. Triceps. 2, 1. Off you go. And again, you can do what I'm doing. You can lean forward slightly. Well done. Seconds. 3, 2, 1. Good. Rest. Minute's rest. One more round to go. How are we feeling? All right. Good. Right. The dog at the window, that's hilarious. That's so funny. They just spend all day there just looking out the window. It's like Mocha just sitting there looking down the garden waiting for a pigeon to fall out of the sky at her paws. Alright, so we've got one more round to go. Get ready, 10 seconds. So grab your weight for your goblet squat. Get ready, 3, 2, 1, off you go. So for this final round, hopefully your hips have mobilised a little bit. You can try and get a little bit lower. So if you can get your hips towards your knee crease, that would be really good. Seconds. Well done, keep going. Use your core. If your legs are getting tired, keep your core engaged. 15 seconds to go. Ten seconds. 5 seconds. 3, 2, 1. Good, that's it. Squats are done. Narrow arm press ups. So if you haven't done these from the floor yet, try and do this last set on the floor. 3, 2, 1, off you go. When you get your chest down to the ground, brace your core, push away from the floor. Five seconds. 3, 2, 1. Good. Deadlift high pull. Get ready. 3, 2, 1. Off you go. So slow down the lowering down phase of the movement, speed up the pull up. Well done. That's good. Keep going. Seconds. Well done, keep going. Last 10. 3, 2, 1. Weight down, just the tricep to finish with. So standing on the band. Alright, get ready. 2, 1, off you go. Well done. Seconds. 2, 1, done. Good. Right, bands can go away. So have a drink. I'll explain our final workout. We've got a couple of minutes rest before we do it as well. So you've got the choice of 2 exercises. You can either do a kettlebell swing or a ground to overhead. So depending on what equipment you've got. If you've got a kettlebell, have a go at the kettlebell swing. If you haven't, do a ground to overhead. So both these will be fine for knees. You're going to do the exercise that you choose for 45 seconds and then plank for 30 seconds. Your chosen exercise for 45, plank for 30. Then we rest and then we repeat that, but each time we repeat it, the amount of time we do each exercise for goes down. Plank, you can either do a high plank or you can do a plank with your elbows. It's entirely up to you. If your core's not feeling great or your back's giving up a little bit, you can go for a half plank, so you can rest on knees, either straight arm or on your elbows as well. I don't mind, as long as you've got your hips off the floor for 30 seconds. So it's either kettlebell swings or ground to overhead. So kettlebell swings, make sure you protect your back. So feet in slightly wider than squat position. Kettlebell on the floor in front of you. Grab hold of it between your thighs and then kick up. Kick the kettlebell nice and high up between your thighs, leaning forward, so looking at the kettlebell and then just up to shoulder height. Okay? And then ground to overhead. The weight almost down to the floor, not quite, and then press up nice and high above your head. I'm going to do kettlebell swings just because I don't want to smash into my ceiling again. But the ground to overhead, just remember that your lowest point is shoulders the same height as your hips. Don't go all the way down. Alright, let's do it. 45 seconds kettlebell swing or ground to overhead, 30 seconds plank, twice through, then rest. Get ready. 3, 2, 1, go. Perfect, well done, good. It's going to seem very mean, me making you do a vigorous exercise like a swing or a ground to overhead, immediately followed by a static exercise like a plank. And it is mean, but there's a reason for it. It's better for your core sometimes to challenge it while you're a bit out of breath. 5 seconds. 3, 2, 1. Weights down, go straight down into plank. And go. 30 seconds. This is good training for when you're out for a run and towards the end of the run you start to get really tired and your core has to keep working. So it's good to be able to challenge it while you're out of breath and tired. So there is a purpose to this, it's not just me. 5 seconds. 3, 2, 1, up you get, back into swings or ground to overhead. Go straight into them. 2, 1, go. Try and think about your hips and your glutes doing all the work on these kettlebell swings. Your arm is just an attachment point. You're not dragging the weight up with your arm, it's your hips and glutes driving that weight up. Perfect, well done. 3, 2, 1, down into plank. And go, 30 seconds. Well done. Keep going, so whatever plank you're in, keep your bum tucked under, keep your core braced, try and get your core doing most of the work. 10 seconds. Three, 2, 1, and rest. Minute's rest. Lynn, I love the scene behind you. You're working really hard and you've got a cat just gently sitting behind you, having a good wash on a nice cushion. I know, it's kind of not fair, really. Oh, to be a cat. We've got loads more rest left. 40 seconds rest left. So for the next round, it is 40 seconds of your chosen exercise and 25 seconds of plank. So each time this will get easier. Your time is going down with each set. 20 seconds. And then it's 40 seconds of swings or ground to overhead and 25 seconds of plank. 10 seconds, get ready. And again, quick change between the exercises. 3, 2, 1, go. 40 seconds. Well done. Twenty seconds. 10, 3, 2, 1, straight down to plank. You can mix up whatever plank you're doing as well. You can swap between low and high. Off you go. Ten seconds. 3, 2, 1, up you get. And you can mix it up if you want to. If it's too much kettlebell swings or too much ground to overhead, you can change between the two. 3, 2, 1, off you go. 40 seconds. Nice, well done. Keep your eyes on the kettlebell all the time if you're swinging. So when it's between your legs, look at it there, look at it straight ahead of you. That'll just help to protect your back. Keep going. Well done. 5 seconds. 3, 2, 1, down into plank. And go. Ten seconds. 3, 2, 1, rest. Minute and 10 seconds rest this time. You get an extra 10 seconds. I'm so nice. The time I'm taking off your workout time, I'm adding on to your rest time. So you'll work out for less time, rest for more time as we go through. I think you might get to the end of the session without getting too wet, you know. I have to say, we could just do the whole day of it really hoofing down, couldn't we? My garden looks positively Mediterranean at the moment. Okay, 20 more seconds rest. So this time, 35 seconds work, 20 seconds plank. It's going down. This will hopefully feel noticeably shorter this time. 10 seconds. 35 seconds. You can change up your exercises if you want to as well. You haven't got to stick with what you've chosen. Get ready. 3, 2, 1. Off you go. 35 seconds. Well done. Five seconds. 3, 2, 1. Down to plank. 20 seconds. 2, 1. Go. Well done. Ten seconds. 3, 2, 1, up you get. And 2, 1, go. Ten seconds. Looking good, well done, keep going. 5 seconds. 3, 2, 1. Down into plank. Go. 20 seconds. Ten seconds. 5, 3, 2, 1. Rest. Minute and 20 seconds rest. Got one more to go. 30 seconds work, 15 seconds plank, twice through, then we are done and we're stretching. Well done. How you doing? Hot? This is a hard one today. Sorry. Hopefully as we finish AD there'll be a complete downpour and you can just stand in it. Loads of rest left. Drink if you need it. "30 seconds. Then we've got 30 seconds swings or ground to overhead, 15 seconds plank. 10 seconds, get ready. 3, 2, 1, go. Really go for it. Last minute and a half of work today. Little cool down then stretching after this. Keep going, well done. 15 seconds. 10 seconds. 2, 1, weights down, into plank. And go, 15 seconds. Five seconds. 3, 2, 1, up you get. Last bit of hard work today. 3, 2, 1, go. Almost there. 3, 2, 1, down into plank. Last one, 15 seconds. 2, 1, off you go. Well done. 5 seconds. 3, 2, 1. Done. Well done. How's the sweat going? It's raining. Look at that. How perfect is that? Okay. Have a drink. And then I want you to lie on your mat. We're going to do a couple of minutes. Just some easy bridges, some arms only dead bugs, and then stretching. So when you're ready, onto your back. If you can comfortably lie with your arms above your head, have them there. If not, have them out to the side. And then just easy, push your hips up, down to the floor. Don't even think about pushing your hips up to full extension, just a little movement up and down. If you can have your arms above your head, just help to stretch out your upper back a little bit. Well done. And then staying on your back. Bring your legs up, but let them come in towards your chest a little bit. You don't want any kind of pressure on your lower back. It should not be difficult at all for your core. Just take your arms behind your head. Nice and easy, thumbs down to the floor. So your head relaxed down on the floor. Hiya. So this should feel very easy. It shouldn't feel like you're taxing your core. It shouldn't feel like your lower back's having to do any work. Nice and gentle. Okay, 30 more seconds. Three, 2, 1, that'll do. Stay on your back, hug your knees into your chest, really pull them in tight. Nice deep breaths. And then roll over onto your front. Oh, thanks, Mocha. That's what I needed. No, is it raining a bit too much for you? Okay. Great, I've got dog help now. Oh no, please don't just come in and scratch over me. Thank you. Come on, stop. Come on, come over here. Over here. Mocha. Look, come over there. Over there. Over there. Right, child pose. Rest your head on the mat. Arms forward. Just pull your fingers forward a bit. Mum, so much to say for you. push up into cat stretch. Arch up that one. Okay. Right, good. One out. And then tuck your toes under, push up. And then drop down onto your knees. Right, hip flexor. So 1 foot forward, tuck your hips under, push forward. And up. And then take your foot out to the side ever so slightly and then reach across. Really push across. And then change sides. So foot forward, tuck your bum under, push forward. And then foot to the side, push forward, reach across. And then into glute stretch. So onto your front, leg underneath you, lower down. Don't look me. And then change sides. Sorry about the dog. Hi. No, honestly don't do it. That's disgusting. You don't do that. Okay, and then slowly stand up. I'm just going to finish off with a quad stretch. So do it as a standing stretch. Hold on to something if you can. Really pull your heel into your bum. Use your strength in your arm to pull that leg back, and then make sure you've got your bum tucked under. So you're trying to get a stretch in your quad and across your hip flexor as well. And then change sides. So bum tucked under, really pull that leg back. Slowly release, and then feet back hip width apart. Slowly roll down, just let yourself drop down for a few seconds. Bend your knees and then slowly stretch up, nice and tall. And we're done. Well done. Quite the sweaty one this morning. Yeah, quite sweaty. Just go and stand out in the rain now. See you next week. Well done.